Good morning, friends. Rise and shine. The world's been turning and everyone is waking. Rise and shine. On this new day, the morning light is breaking. Rise with the rest of us, shine like a pearl. Rise and show your love all around the world. Yes, rise like the bluebird, shine like the sun. Now's the time to rise and shine. Now's the time to rise and shine. Land of the silver birch, home of the beaver, where still the mighty moose wanders at bay. Blue lake and rocky shore, I will return once more. Boom diddy yada, boom diddy yada, boom, 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 boom. And I've been showing you that sound, boom, 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 is often in songs that we sing at summer camp. I'll teach you one more. Boom, 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 my heart goes kaboom. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Let's see who's here. Was it you, Ken? Did you steal the cookie? Was it you, Jake? Was it you, Sophia? Was it you, Vanny? Was it you, Angela? Was it you, Pradeep? Was it you, Ashraf? Was it you, Sandy? Boom, 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 my heart goes kaboom. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Was it you, Miss Coulterman? Maybe it was. Maybe I took the cookie. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's nice to see you here. Hello, Ken. Hello, Jake. Hello, Sophia. It's nice to have you here. Hello, Vanny. Hello, Angela. Hello, Pradeep. It's nice to have you here. Hello, Ashraf. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Miss Coulterman. Nice to have you here. It sure is nice to get together with you guys. Let's have a look at this day. Well, it's a gorgeous sunny morning. I've got my sleeveless on today because it's not cool and it's not too hot today either. It's just somewhere in the middle. It's warm. I've got my sandals on for when I go outside. It's a gorgeous day, so go outside today, my friends. Go to the park, go for a walk, ride your bike, play some basketball, read a book, go for a walk, all sorts of things that you can do outside. Here's an Indigenous illustration. Our home and native land, created by Jennifer Adamiat from Smithers, BC, an Indigenous woman. And here she's represented all sorts of different animals and symbols that depict the Indigenous culture. I'd like to begin by acknowledging that the land on which we are hosted is the Mississauga of the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Wendat. And here where I live at Lake Simcoe, I walk the sacred land of the Chippewa and Ojibwe. We also recognize the enduring presence of all First Nation, Métis, and Inuit peoples. And because it's such a gorgeous morning, I'd like to start with this. Good morning, dear Earth. Good morning, dear Sun. Good morning, dear stones and flowers, every one. Good morning, dear bees and birds in the tree. Good morning to you, and good morning to me. And it is a glorious morning. And now that it's summertime, when I drive around in my community, I see green everywhere, green trees, green grass, green fields. I see flowers bursting with color. I see daisies in the ditches. I see all sorts of things growing during this season of summer. Inch by inch and row by row, I'm gonna make my garden grow. All I need is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch and row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. So in order for the seeds, the garden to grow, yes, we put the seeds in the ground, but you need some warmth from below, you need the sunshine, and you need some rain or some watering to help our garden to grow. I like the flowers, I like the daffodils, I like the mountains, I like the rolling hills, I like the fireside. When the lights are low, boom-de-yada, 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 boom, 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 boom-de-yada, boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Oh no, I did my heart goes kaboom. Let's do boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Giddy and foolish the whole day through. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? So many summer songs or camp songs with boom, boom in them. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one. The little guy stopped to suck his thumb. And they all went marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching two by two. The little guy stopped to tie his shoe. And they all went marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching three by three, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching three by three, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching three by three. The little guy stopped to climb a tree. And they all went marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching four by four, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching four by four, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching four by four. The little guy stopped to close the door. And they all went marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching five by five, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching five by five, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 5 by 5. The little guys stop to look at a beehive. And they all went marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, 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 boom. Lots of boom, boom songs for the summer program. How about a zoom, zoom song? Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. We'll count backwards from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Let's count by twos. Skip counting to 30. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, and blast off! Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. And if you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. This time, skip counting by 5 all the way to 50. Let's do it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Blast off. Good for you. Now, I think I've explained to you that my Bonnie, in the song My Bonnie, a Bonnie is a girlfriend or a lover, a woman lover. And in this song, Bonnie has moved across the ocean. So every time you hear the letter B for Bonnie, I want you to raise your arms. Every time you hear the letter B. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. So bring back my Bonnie to me. Bring back, bring back, bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, bring back, bring back my Bonnie to me. How nice. The man is saying, hey, bring back my Bonnie. Bring back my girlfriend, my lover to me. Let's try it a little bit faster. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. So bring back my Bonnie to me. Bring back, bring back, bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, bring back, bring back my Bonnie to me. Good for you. Now, another term that is often used actually it's used in Ireland and Scotland. They use the term lassie for a girl or a laddie for a boy. Have you ever seen a lassie, a lassie, a lassie? Have you ever seen a lassie that acted like this way and that way and this way and that way? Have you ever seen a lassie who acted like this? And now a laddie, a boy. Have you ever seen a laddie, a laddie, a laddie? Have you ever seen a laddie that acted like this way and that way and this way and that way? Have you ever seen a laddie that acted like this? How about a lassie? Have you ever seen a lassie, a lassie, a lassie? Have you ever seen a lassie that acted like this way and that way, this way and that way. Have you ever seen a lassie that acted like this? And a laddie, tap your legs. Have you ever seen a laddie, a laddie, a laddie? Have you ever seen a laddie that acted like this way and that way, this way and that way? Have you ever seen a laddie that acted like this? Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me. Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me all your love, all your love. All I really need is a song in my heart, food in my belly, and love in my family. All I really need is a song in my heart and love in my family. Let's do it one more time. All I really need is a song in my heart, food in my belly, and love in my family. All I really need is a song in my heart and love in my family. Beautiful. Talking about family. And we're a family, and we're a tree. Our roots go deep down in history, like my great-great-grandmother reaching out to me. We're a green and growing family tree, a green and growing family. Talking about a tree, one of my favorite trees is a oak tree, and an oak tree grows from a little tiny acorn. You've probably seen them in the bush when we've gone for a walk, a hike in the woods. Little acorns. So let's sing about, have you ever seen how little is an acorn? An acorn, yes, an acorn. Though an acorn is small, one thing I know, every little acorn's gonna grow, grow, grow into an oak, a mighty oak. And the whole thing started with an acorn. Have you ever seen how little is a giggle? A giggle? A giggle? Well, a giggle is small, one thing I know. Every little giggle's gonna grow, grow, grow into a laugh. A belly laugh. And the whole thing started with a giggle. That's the fun thing about having laughter in your life. It starts as maybe a little giggle, and then if it gets funnier, you're laughing and you're very joy-filled when you're hearing funny things or doing funny things. How about, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And wave your flag, wave your flag, wave your flag. Ho, 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 when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. Wave your flag, wave your flag, and wave your flag. And soon you're going to be seeing lots of flags waving at the Tokyo Olympics. And here's my gorgeous Rainbow Pride flag. During the month of June, we honor Pride Month. Look at this gorgeous flag. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow tune. Well, I want to show you my Pride book. Here we go. It's called Why We Fly the Rainbow. Why do we have this gorgeous rainbow flag for Pride Month? Let's have a look at this book. Pride is not a place. For example, most flags that we have, often the flag is for a place, like our Canadian flag, or whichever country someone might be from. You'll see them during the Olympics. You'll see all the flags. But the Pride flag is a little bit different. It's not about a country. Pride is not a place. Pride is the feeling of being proud inside. The Pride flag represents being proud of who you are. So, for example, I am a teacher, a woman, a mother, a wife, a grandmother. Those are all of the things I'm proud of inside of me. And I go by the expression she or her, she, her, because I'm embracing that I am a woman. Why do we fly this Pride rainbow? We fly this rainbow flag to show pride and support for our LGBTQ Two-Spirit Plus friends and the whole LGBTQ Two-Spirit Plus community. And you might say to yourself, well, what the heck does that mean, Miss Coulterman? That's a lot of letters. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transsexual, queer, two-spirit. Let's see what those terms mean. Gay, someone who is gay is attracted to people who are the same gender. For example, two men attracted to each other, two women attracted to each other. Like a man who's attracted to a man, or a lady who's attracted to a lady. Often a lady who is attracted to a woman attracted to another woman is called a lesbian. So that's the L in LGBTQ Two-Spirit. Lesbian. And the B is for bisexual. Bi is like a bicycle. Bicycle. A bicycle has two wheels. And a bisexual means that they can be attracted to a man and a woman. That means bisexual. Often they call it bisexual, or sometimes just bi for short. Wait, says this little character. Wait, I forgot to ask, why is this Pride flag so important? Well, here's an example of the first Pride flag. It had 8 colors, and it represented sexuality, your life, healing, making your body feel good, the sun, nature, Mother Earth, art, beautiful, harmony and balance, and spirit. How beautiful. And then in more recent times, they changed the pride flag to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. Now we have 6 colors, but it still means the same thing. It still means it represents harmony and loving yourself and loving another and loving nature, taking care of life, taking care of art. He says, hey, wait, one time I saw the pride flag and it also had brown and black. Aha. Oh, here it is. This is a beautiful pride flag with brown and black added. The black and brown stripes are to remind us that the LGBTQ Two-Spirit plus people do not all look alike. Everybody can look different. Different backgrounds, different culture, different skin color, different hair, different eye color, some with glasses, some without. Now we'll go back to the letter T. And T is for trans or transsexual. And transsexual means, this is an interesting story. There's an umbrella here because it means there's all sorts of people who are part of the transsexual community. And that means that when they were born as a baby, this story, for example, is about a little girl who was born a baby girl, but then as she grows up, she feels more like a boy. And she feels all along that even though she was born a girl, she's really a boy. And so she transforms into a boy, transgender. Or it could be a baby boy, born a baby boy, and he over time discovers that inside he really feels like he's a girl. So he transforms to a girl, transgender. And queer, Q, the letter Q, is another term we use. It's sort of like, here's this umbrella again, because the queer in LGBTQ Two-Spirit plus means it includes a big group of people. That's why we use an umbrella, because it includes a lot of people. A lot of people use the word queer to talk about themselves because they feel like it's the best word that represents them. They might use it to talk about their gender, like I'm a female, she, her. Or they may use queer to talk about who they're attracted to. So for example, I'm attracted to my husband and he's a man. I'm a woman, he's a man. But you could also be, two men can be attracted to each other, two women can be attracted to each other, or you could be attracted to a man and a woman. So whenever you see the gorgeous Rainbow Pride flag during the month of June for Pride Month, then you'll know and you'll honor and you'll know that you're thinking about people of all different orientations. What matters most is being a good person with a kind heart and being proud of who you are. Oh my goodness, I think Miss Coulterman's been talking about that all year long. Being kind, number one rule, being kind to other people, and really feeling good about who you are. Feeling proud of who you are. I'm so proud of all of you. I've seen so many wonderful changes this year. Let's sing a few more camp songs before I do some art. I brought my black socks. Throughout the summer, my friends, one of your jobs, of course, is doing laundry and matching socks. Match the sock, open a big hole at the top, and push the socks in. Black socks, they never get dirty. The longer you wear them, the stronger they get. Sometimes I think I should wash them, but something keeps telling me, oh no, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Black socks, they never get dirty. The longer you wear them, the stronger they get. Sometimes I think I should wash them, but something keeps telling me, oh no, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. 1 bottle pop, 2 bottle pop, 3 bottle pop, 4 bottle pop, 5 bottle pop, 6 bottle pop, 7 bottles of pop. Fish and chips and vinegar, vinegar, vinegar. Fish and chips and vinegar, pepper, 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 salt. Don't throw your junk in my backyard, my backyard, my backyard. Don't throw your junk in my backyard's full. There's a big, beautiful planet in the sky. It's my home, it's where we live. You and many others live here too. It's our home, it's where we live. Let's sing it one more time. There's a big, beautiful planet in the sky. It's our home, it's where we live. You and many others live here too. It's our home, it's where we live. It's true. We live on planet Earth. We're so proud of it. Let's do some of our paddling songs. I'm on the river of my life, so I paddle slow but paddle strong. And as the waves go rolling by, I see a little more of me. I'm on the river of my life, so I paddle slow but paddle strong. And as the waves go rolling by, I see a little more of me. How about row a boat? Michael, row the boat ashore. Alleluia. Michael, row the boat ashore. Alleluia. Let's do another couple of Canadian type songs. Remember, from Newfoundland. I's the by that builds the boat, and I's the by that sails her. I's the by that catches the fish and takes it home to Lizer. Hip your partner Sally to bow. Hip your partner Sally Brown, Fogo, Twillingate, Morton's Harbour, all around the circle. That one's a hard one to remember. How about Nova Scotia, another province from eastern Canada? The sun was setting in the west. The birds were singing on every tree. All nations seemed inclined for rest, but still there was no rest for me. So farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and drear I be. For when I am far away on the briny ocean tossed, will you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? For when I am far away on the briny ocean tossed, will you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? He's out on the ocean. Talking about mountains, I found a few pictures at my house. I want to show you. These are some land masses that we see in Canada. Number 1, a mountain. Gorgeous Canadian mountains. We've got the Rockies, we've got the coastal mountains. So beautiful. The next one is a valley. And the valley is the area that is flat between two mountains. So you've got mountains and the valley. Down in the valley, valley belong. Oh, I've talked a lot about this in the month of June. Beautiful blue ocean. We have 3 oceans in Canada. Help me with this one. The first one begins with the letter A for Atlantic, P for Pacific, or A for the Arctic. 3 oceans. And the last one, this is what we see a lot in the province we live in, Ontario. A hill. Beautiful hills of green. When I drive around Ontario, I can see beautiful hills and farms. So now I'm going to read the description and see if we can match it. Let's see. This says, what am I? I am a huge body of salt water covering most of the earth. Well, we know that mountains are not water, although they may have some water trickling down them. The ocean is water, salt water. 5 oceans in the world: Atlantic, Pacific, Arctic, the Southern Ocean, and the Indian Ocean, and they're all connected around the globe. So that's the ocean. Let's see what's next. What am I? I am the very tall and high places on earth, taller than a hill. So we know that it's not a hill. It's got to be taller than that. You're right, it's the mountains. Like I said, we've got the Canadian Rocky Mountains, we've got the coastal mountains along the west coast of Canada. What am I? I am the low land between 2 hills or 2 mountains. begins with the letter V. V for valley. Oops. Down in the valley. The valley is between two hills or two mountains. And the last one says, what am I? I am a raised area of mound of land. A raised area. It sort of looks like this. It's a hill. It's not as big as a mountain. It's a hill. So we have those, a lot of those in Canada. In fact, let's look at some pictures of Canada. Carson crosses Canada. Let's have a look. Carson is the name of the dog. And you might remember this story. His owner is Annie. And Annie gets a letter in the mail. She gets a letter from her sister, Elsie. And Elsie says, oh, please can you come and visit me? I'm not feeling very well. I feel a little bit sick. Could you come and take care of me? So Annie lives on the west coast of Canada. I'm going to show you where she starts her trip. Here's the west coast. She starts in Tofino, BC. Then she's going to travel all across Canada to Newfoundland, the far east part of Canada. Such a beautiful country we live in. We also have 3 territories up here. So Annie and her dog Carson start from Tofino, BC. And they load up their car. They've got food. They've got drinks. They've got their clothes. They've got their swimsuit. They've got their swimming floaty so that when they get to a lake, they can swim. And they start to drive through. Look, here's British Columbia with the tall, tall red cedar trees. And look at their car is loaded up with so much stuff. A cooler of food, fishing gear, and they're ready to go on their adventure across Canada. Remember I told you about the Rocky Mountains? Here they are. The Rocky Mountains of Canada. And this is the valley we just talked about. The land in between the mountains is the valley. And at nighttime, they camp in their tent. Camping. And Carson, look at, he's so cute. He sits outside the tent while Annie sleeps in the tent. And then they reach Alberta, the province of Alberta. And in Alberta, this is true. There is a park that's called Dinosaur Park. And it looks like this, and you can find, or you can see, dinosaur bones there. Then they get to the next province, which is Saskatchewan. Oh, look how beautiful. Saskatchewan is quite flat. Not a lot of hills, not a lot of mountains, but it's perfect for growing wheat. See this wheat? It's perfect for growing crops, corn, hemp, barley, oats. All of the fields are used for growing agriculture. Look, they're having a nice picnic in Saskatchewan. Then they get to the next province, which is Manitoba. And Annie and Carson go swimming in Lake Winnipeg. Lake Winnipeg. Look, this is so pretty also. At nighttime they rest. And here's a picture that you might recognize, because this is what a lot of Canadian artists paint in their pictures. They often paint some rocks, like the Canadian Shield rocks. They often paint these coniferous trees that stay green all year. They often paint the sun going down or the moon coming up. And they often paint these hills. These are hills in the background. And a lake or a river. That's what I love about Canada. It's so pretty. You're going to recognize this, my friends. Now they're looking at Niagara Falls. The water comes over the falls and into the Niagara River. So we know they're in Ontario now. Now they're in La Belle Province. La Belle Province, which is Quebec. And look at this is old Quebec. It looks like a little French town. It looks like they're having a tourtière, which is a special kind of French meat pie called a tourtière. Yummy, in Quebec. Wonder what's next. Now they're in New Brunswick. And in New Brunswick, they're at the Atlantic Ocean. They started at the Pacific Ocean, now they're at the Atlantic Ocean. And in New Brunswick, the water of the ocean, the tide goes into shore and out again. Into shore and out again. And when the water comes into the shore, it fills up, up, up. And it does that twice a day. The tide comes in and out, in and out. And look, these beautiful rock formations, the Hopewell Rocks. The Hopewell Rocks, or sometimes they're called the flower pods. Beautiful rocks formed with the power of the tide, the water. Wow. And this looks really pretty. I think they're in PEI, Prince Edward Island. You can see a little bit of red soil. And Prince Edward Island has red soil and some red, a little bit of red rocks. The lighthouse tells the boats, don't get too close to shore. The light is on to tell them don't get too close. So they're having a picnic by the ocean in Prince Edward Island. And then they're in Nova Scotia. And in Cape Breton Island in Nova Scotia, there are the most fiddler players of anywhere in the world. The most fiddle players. So in Nova Scotia, they have a little bit of a dance and a jig. Some fiddle music around the campfire. And then they arrive in Newfoundland, Labrador. Annie sees her sister Elsie. And look, I love how they have all their stuff loaded up on top of the car. And look at Carson is so excited. First of all, Annie and Elsie, the two sisters, get to be together. However, there's even something more exciting. Carson got to meet his brother Digby. These two dogs are brothers. So now they get to play together in Newfoundland. And here is beautiful Newfoundland Labrador, the Atlantic Ocean, whales, beach, some cold water. Lots of fishermen go out in this Atlantic Ocean. And the two sisters and the two dogs. I love this book because it just shows you a great journey across Canada, the beautiful country that we live in. All things on earth shall pass under the sky, but music alone shall live. Music alone shall live. Music alone shall live and never die. Today is Thursday, my friends. I see it here on my calendar. Let's go through the sequence of days of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oops, I'm losing part of my chart. And today is Thursday. Tomorrow will be, good for you, Friday. And yesterday was Wednesday. So today is Thursday. The month is June. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. And today is the 24th. So my friends, we're going to do it. We're going to count all the way to 24 using ordinal numbers, the order of numbers. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. And that's counting with ordinal numbers, my friend. I'd like to circle back to this gorgeous book. It's called The Giving Tree, a retelling of a traditional Métis story, and it's written by Leah Dorion, a Métis woman, Indigenous woman. But I really just want to show you a couple of the pictures in the book. Of course, let's start by showing you the cover of the picture of the book, The Giving Tree. You might remember that in this story, inside the hole of the tree is a cache of things that people might need. So you can take something from the cache, but you must also put something back in. When you're traveling through and past this tree, there's things you could take or use if you need them, and then you leave something. But what I love about this picture are all the different colors that the Métis people use in their artwork, and all the little dots that they like to use in their picture. I also love these spirals. And here is the infinity sign. And the infinity sign is beautiful. Today I want to use it to do our breathing. Breathe it in and out. Breathe it in and out. Breathe it in and out. Beautiful. So in the Métis tradition, this is called the infinity flag. Remember I was telling you about this is a pride flag. Of course, we've got our Canadian flag. And this is the Métis infinity flag. And it represents combining the past, the present, and the future all together. Joining the past, the people from the past, the people from the present, and people in the future generations. That's so beautiful. And I also want to circle back to these wonderful Métis values. These are traditions that have been around for a very, very, very long time. Long before we were all here in Canada, the three Indigenous groups were here. The First Nation, the Métis, and the Inuit. The Inuit were in the far north, up in the Arctic area, and the First Nation and the Métis were in different parts across Canada. They didn't call it Canada. That didn't happen till many years later. They referred to this beautiful land as Turtle Island. But what I love about this part of Métis tradition is these wonderful values. If you keep all of these things in mind, my friends, you will feel more balanced. You'll feel more harmony in your life. And for the Métis people, it all starts with the Creator at the center of their value system. So it's a wonderful sense of spirituality. But these are the things I want you to be thinking about this summer. Number one, Mother Earth. Always taking care of Mother Earth, not throwing garbage around, not dirtying lakes and rivers or oceans, wherever you are. Try to keep things clean or tidy up garbage, or let's try not to waste too much water. Try not to use too much plastic. And if you have to use plastic, then put it in the recycling bin. The next one is patience. You guys are in high school, and I'm always saying high school behavior. High school behavior includes being patient and waiting for your turn. Sometimes you have to wait for your turn to speak or to have a turn in a game or an activity. You must be patient. Tolerance. Yes, tolerance is good too, because we don't always get what we want. You can't always have everything you want. But you must learn to be tolerant and calm and accept that you don't always get the things you want. Respect. Throughout the summer, I want you to be thinking about your parents, your grandparents, your relatives, your friends, whoever you're with, treating them with respect. The way you would want to be treated is the way you treat someone else, with kindness, with love, which is the next value, love and sharing and caring. These are all the ways you can respect someone. Love, kindness, sharing, caring. Strength. This is important. I want you to feel stronger inside. I want you to choose the activities that you love to do that make you feel good inside. Courage. Maybe you're going to try something this summer that you've never done before. And you might say, Miss Coachman, why don't you try going on a motorcycle? Why don't you try going on a roller coaster? I'm sorry, friends. I enjoy being courageous, but I can't go on a roller coaster. Honesty. I think honesty is very important. Well, all of these values are equally important. But be honest, tell the truth. There's also one that is in the 7 sacred teachings, which are the First Nation or the grandfather teachings. There's an extra one here that I want to talk about, and it's called humility. Humility is being able to sort of laugh at yourself. Even if you make some mistakes in life, that's okay. That's just part of life. Maybe you're riding your bike or skateboarding and you fall off. That's part of life. We have to be able to sort of laugh at ourselves even when we make a mistake. That's part of life. Okay, well, you're going to say, Ms. Coachman, you're always telling us to do jobs at home. I want you to fill your summer with helping your family. You can help them by doing the recycling, doing the dusting, making your bed, tidying up your own activities or books or shelves, setting the table, sort the cutlery. Sort the cutlery in your cutlery drawer, or practice rolling cutlery in a napkin. When the toilet roll is finished, put a new toilet paper on. This one I want you to practice. Putting elastics around a paper towel roll or a toilet roll. Practice stretching elastics. And then practice putting them around a toilet roll or a paper roll. Look at opening and closing jars. This is a great activity for you, my friends. Try jars of different sizes. Try open, and try closing the lid. What's really important is not to you have to put it on flat, straight, for it to fit. If you put it on sloppy on an angle, it won't fit. So practice putting it on and off. And then try another bigger jar. Take it off. And then practice putting it on, and tightening it. These are things you can do, my friends. We do them all the time at school. You can do it at home also. Here's something else you can do in the summer. First, take a sip of your water or your coffee. Napkins. I think it's nice. For example, if you're going to work in a restaurant or in the fast food industry, often napkins are folded. You can practice 2 different ways. You can fold it in half, and it makes a rectangle. So practice folding some napkins into a rectangle, or start with a square napkin and fold it down to make a triangle. We practice this at school. You can practice it at home. Fold it in half to make a rectangle, or fold it down to make a triangle. And the napkin, when you're setting the table, the napkin always goes under the fork. So that's something you can be doing at your house. Clean the sink, or clean the bathtub, or wipe the glass with a Windex or vinegar. Clean the toilet bowl. Get in there with the brush and the cleaner and clean inside the toilet. Fold the laundry. Put the laundry in the washer and the dryer. Do some sweeping or some vacuuming. And some of you might have a dishwasher. Practice putting the things into the dishwasher or out of the dishwasher. That's your responsibility, my friend. Okay, now I'm going to move on to another activity. In the spring, we talked a lot about butterflies. And the truth is, let's go back to the life cycle of a butterfly. Because in the spring, we talked about that's when the butterfly lays its eggs on the leaf. And then it turns into a caterpillar. And slowly it eats all the leaf. It keeps eating. Then it becomes a cocoon or a chrysalis. And then it becomes a monarch butterfly. The reason why I'm talking about this today is right now in summer is when you're finally going to start to see these monarch butterflies. So here's the sequence, the order. First, second, third, fourth. Okay? So now we're ready to see some monarch butterflies. And I want to show you, I want to tell you something interesting about butterflies. Butterflies are symmetrical, and that sounds like a big word. However, what I mean is whatever happens on this side of the butterfly happens on this side of the butterfly. My face is symmetrical. I've got eyeglass on both sides. I've got an eye on both sides. I've got a cheek on both sides. I've got my jaw on both sides. I've got half my lip or half my nose. I've got an ear on each side. I've got a shoulder on each side. That makes it symmetrical, half, or the same on each side. So if you're coloring or painting, drawing butterflies, when you're filling it in, it's great if you do whatever you do to this side, you want to do it the same over here. And I'll show you what I mean. I've got this gorgeous bright color. Oh, it's not actually the color I thought it was, but that's okay. Whatever I color on this side, let's say I color that orange, I want to do it the same on this side so that it's symmetrical. So if you have butterflies to color at your house, practice making them symmetrical, the same on both sides. Now I'm going to practice a green. green on this side. Oh, and now I have to do green on the other side. Whatever I do to one side, then I do it to the other side. And that's called symmetry. Symmetry, okay? Or symmetrical. Symmetry. Whatever happens on this side happens on this side. That's the fun thing about a butterfly. They're so beautiful to see, and you get to see the two sides exactly the same. So look for that, my friends. Now, I've been talking a lot about camp. I hope some of you get to go to summer camp. And you might recall that in Carson's book, let's find the picture of they go camping at nighttime. They go camping in a tent. Sometimes you go to summer camp, you're in a cabin. Some people go to cottages for the summer. Some people go to camping in a tent. You might be in a trailer. There's all sorts of ways that you can experience camping. My favorite is to be in a tent because I like to hear the sounds of the birds and the crickets and the animals. So the other day I started to paint, and you can make this at your house, or you can paint it or make it with your markers. I started with the yellow, and then I moved to another color. I started sort of a green color, a light green, and then I did blue for the sky. And down here is sort of some long grass. And now I'm going to add to this picture with my marker. I want to add my favorite activity, going camping. The first part of making a tent is a triangle. Here's my triangle for my tent. And I make a little triangle inside that, which is the door of my tent. This is the door. A triangle inside a triangle. And then I go across the page, and that's my tent. And I go down to make a tent. This, I believe, is like a rhombus. These two sides are about the same, and this one are the same. So there's my tent, and I'm just going to quickly color it in with a marker. I think I'll make my tent blue. There we go. And I'm coloring all the tent, just like Carson, when he traveled across Canada, he stayed, Annie, his master, the woman he is a dog for, slept in a tent when they traveled across Canada. There we go. And there's my tent. Now, another part that I love in the summer, part of camping, is also fun to have a campfire. So over here I'm going to make some logs. These are some logs for my campfire. And I'm going to have some flames going up. Flames going up. Fires burning, fires burning. Draw near her. In the glowing, come sing and be merry. So often if you go camping or you go to summer camp, they have a campfire. And people like to tell stories. People like to sing. People like to act out skits. It's so much fun. So we gotta have that. And then I'm also gonna put a couple of insects. I'm just gonna put some dots on my paper. And this represents some insects because that's part of our summer experience. Maybe some mosquitoes, black flies, mosquitoes. There's a few insects. So have fun with it. Make it your own. Make it your own picture, my friend. Now, I want to show you one more picture. Mr. B has been telling you about the Summer Olympics are coming up. We're probably going to talk about that this afternoon when we're online together. Here's the 5 Olympic rings. Blue, black, red, yellow, green. And the 5 Olympic rings represent all the continents on our planet. On planet Earth. This pretty planet spinning in space. You're a garden, you're a harbor, you're a holy place. Golden sun going down, gentle blue giant, spin us around all through the night. Safe till the morning light. So here's all the continents on our planet Earth, and those 5 land masses, continents, are included in the Olympic rings. North and South America, Africa, Asia, Europe, and Oceania, Australia, Oceania. And I thought, what the heck, it might be fun to do a little bit of painting with a paper roll. I want to make some Olympic circles myself. So I'm going to pick the 5 Olympic colors. Red, a little bit of red. Yellow. There we go. Blue. I'll show you my tray in 1 minute, my friends. Beautiful black. And green. So when you put a group of paints together, this is called your palette. Your palette is when you put a combination of paints together. So this is my palette for making my Olympic circles. Red, yellow, blue, green, and black. And then I thought, well, you know what? I've got so many of these paper rolls. Let's use that to practice making Olympic rings. So first I'm going to try yellow. I hope this plan works. I'm just making it up in my head. So I've got yellow on my paper roll, and I'm going to try dip, dip, dip. First I'll dip it in the paint. There we go, some yellow circles. This is kind of fun, making Olympic circles. Let me try green. Now time for some green circles. That one didn't really take. There we go. Green circles. All my life's a circle. Let's do some blue. Sunrise and sundown. The full moon through the nighttime, till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle. Now some red, but I can't tell you why. The season's spinning round again. The years keep rolling by. Look at those beautiful colors. And now black. I'm going to finish with the black one. And you can have fun with this too. Make it anything you want, your own design. All my life's a circle. Sunrise and sundown. The full moon through the night time, till the daybreak comes around. Okay, friends? Lots of circles for the Olympic circles. There we go. Oops, I just need a Kleenex from my painted hand. Just wipe it right now. There we go, my friends. Friends, I will remember you, think of you, play with you. And when another day is through, I'll still be friends with you. Goodbye, my friends. Create joy today. Oop, I got paint on my hand, and I'll see you this afternoon during our online class.